The next Show Your Work question is going to be question number 31. So as we read it, an airline knows from experience that the distribution of the number of suitcases that get lost each week on a certain route is approximately normal, with a population mean of 15.5 and a standard deviation sigma of 3.6. What is the probability that during a given week the airline will lose more than 20 suitcases? What is the probability that the airline will lose more than 20 suitcases? The moment that you say probability, the answer will be a decimal, a percent, or a fraction. So here we are needing to convert or standardize the x, turn the x into a z. The formula for the z-score is equal to the x value minus the population mean divided by the standard deviation. And again, the z is to standardize it. So I'm going to show my work here. This is 20 minus 15.5 divided by the standard deviation of 3.6. So this is going to give you the probability of z greater than. So we worked this one in class, so I'm going to look at the answers. It was 1.25 for number 31, 1.25. But since it's asking for the area to the right, that means that it's going to be 1 minus the probability of the table that is given to you for the probability of z being less than 1.25. So in this case, this is going to be 1 minus 0.8944, because that is the probability of the less than. And the probability of this area to the right is 0.1056. But again, you have to get used to standardizing the scores from x to z, and that's your final answer. Okay, so we're going to go over question number 32. That is the next one that I identify as a show your work question. So question number 32. The lengths of pregnancies are normally distributed with the mean of 268 days and a standard deviation of 15 days. Out of 50 pregnancies, how many would you expect to last less than 250 days? So they have 50 pregnancies. So when we find the probabilities, we're finding the probability of one pregnancy. So we're going to find the probability of the pregnancy X being less than 250 days. Once you find the probability of one, you will multiply that by 50, and that will tell you how many from 50 pregnancies can you expect them to be less than 250 days. So since I have to find a probability, I have to standardize that x, turn that x into a z. So this is 250 minus a 268 for the population mean divided by the standard deviation. So this will turn into the z-score being less than negative 1.20. And since it is less, all I have to do is take the answer from the table. I don't have to subtract or anything, because remember that the table gives you the probabilities to the left. And that's it for this video.